Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about network topologies. There are several different types of network topologies in existence today. When a network is planned out and designed, the network architects and designers will decide on which topology serves the network um, the best based on the business structure and what the network is designed to do, how many devices are going to be on the network, and there's a lot of other uh, areas and information that is used to determine the final topology. But one of the most common topologies used today is the star topology and the ring topology. So as you can see here on the screen, we have a few of the different type topologies up here. Now these are all what we really call logical views of the topology. Um, the physical topology itself may not exactly look like a device in the center and then other devices connected off it like this here. If we take a closer look here, this is a bus topology where you have a cable run across an office. Usually in the old days this would be a cable run across the floor of the office. There would be taps in there and devices would be connected off of this wire here, and the tap, and the device would be on the end here. This could be a computer or a server. This type of topology is not used very much today because things have become more advanced and technology has advanced along with it. Here is the star topology where you have a device in the center and other devices are connected off of it. In today's world, this would most likely be a switch here in the center, a layer 2 switch, or it could be a router, but a layer 2 switch, a layer 3 switch. And then here would be computers connected off of this device. So this is a good example of the star topology that is used today with a switch which has multiple ports here. It could have 8, 24, 48 ports on this device, and you can have as many other connecting devices off of it. So you can have 24 devices here, you can have 48. It all depends on the size of the switch and the size of the network. Here we have what we call a ring topology where every device is connected to another device until the final connection brings them together like this in a ring. Their token ring was a network protocol where the token would be passed from one device to the other. So when a device needed to communicate on the network, it would receive the token, it would send its communication out, and then it would release the token and say the next device on the network that needed to communicate would get the token and do the same thing. And the token just went around in what they considered a ring in the network. This is what we would consider a full mesh network. Every device here is connected to every other device. So this network here is an expensive network to build and implement, and so it's not very widely used in today's world. There are other ways to create these connections logically where you don't have to use physical cables and physical adapters to build this type of network here. And this right here is what they call a tree network. You have devices like this could be a point-to-point connection here, point-to-point connection here, and then other devices connected to each other. So network topologies can vary widely depending on the design, the size, and what the plan is for the network itself. But I just wanted to go over a few of these with you today to give you an idea of what you might see when you start working in the networking field. And a lot of us are familiar with computers because we use them every day. We're just not sometimes aware of how they are connected and what they're connected to and how they communicate on the network, and how a device would send a communication or an email to another device hundreds of miles away or even across the country. or even into international other countries. They have businesses that have international offices around the world, and they're all connected through the same network. So this would be a good example of an international network. This could be, say, New York. This could be Miami. There's a Star network here, Star Topology here, and this might be Canada, or this could be somewhere in South America. So the design is only limited on what the business actually needs to accomplish. But I just want to go over network topologies with you, and later we're going to discuss, or in the next video, we're going to discuss how these devices communicate, what protocols are used. As we all know, TCP/IP is the major protocol used on the internet, and we're going to go a little deeper into that in the next video. And thank you for listening.